Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on another ACC team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll stroll into the end zone. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
BYU getting set with a first and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He'll try a pass here. Short pass finds the tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Virginia Tech 7, BYU 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires it. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Toss play to the outside. Finding some room at the 25. A quick juke to get free. Morsel out of bounds, close to the end zone. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football from the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Eludes the rush. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He pulls in the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now with this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Brigham Young. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, BYU. And they will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Price. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. No huddle now for the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Hokies looking to run some tempo here.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Here's a wide-open receiver complete. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he moves it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Single back, takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. Well spotted at the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of the offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Runs through the defender. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that 3-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Breaks free. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Cougars hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kurt. They looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the BYU Cougars.